Friday after dark. Maybe, maybe just maybe, I'll open some mail for you guys tonight and kind of talk about what I've been doing during the week. I didn't make much content because I've been busy studying and researching some stuff here, and so Major League Baseball is back. That's something I plan on talking a bit about here. Get everybody's thoughts on that. Definitely grateful that it's back, but kind of concerned at the same time. It's kind of a double-edged sword for me on that. But Major League Baseball is back either way, so it's a positive thing in the long run. But I do have some concerns at the same time. So, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, Mike, I got your package today in the mail. I can open it for you guys if you want me to. It wasn't just the cards that I've been waiting on. There's some other things that I'm waiting on to come in the mail. It's kind of important. And I don't know what the heck the deal is with the mail, but it's been running really slow lately. I'm getting kind of iffy on how reliable the mail is or what's going on or what the heck there. But it's not an issue of cards. It's an issue of my health at this point. What I'm waiting on anyway. So, how you doing tonight, Mike? What up, brother Jeff? Awesome live stream test you guys had earlier today. Yeah, I wanted to say in your chat that, Jeff, that a live stream is kind of different like than a video is, so I think you kind of understand that after doing it. My thing with live streams versus videos is I'm always trying to figure out like an idea for like whatever. I've got an idea to do something, and I'm trying to figure out, is it better to do it as a video or is it better to do it as a live stream? So if I want to talk about something, I'll do a live stream. If I want to make it short and sweet, it's a video. So anyway, anyway, guys, Major League Baseball is back. What do you guys think about that? Kind of want to get everybody's thoughts about Major League Baseball being back. I seen that, here's something I'll start off with here. Rob Manfred came out and apologized to the fans. I really wished he would have done that when he was laughing about them canceling games. It kind of feels like a little bit too little too late for me as far as Rob Manfred goes. And I know he's a controversial figure anyway. Yep, welcome, Naomi. Thanks for everybody for showing up. Yeah, I can open your package if you want me. I already know what it is. So I can open it up. If you guys drop me a 1 in the chat if you want to see me open Mike's package up. Don't take that the wrong way. Anyway, I can. I'll just go ahead and open it up here. But, yeah, Major League, Rob Manfred just doesn't sit right with me. He should have apologized weeks ago to the fans, in my opinion. Like, whatever topic or issue it is, like going on, whether it's Major League Baseball or Friday the 13th, I kind of always side with the fans, I guess. I've been pretty consistent about that, I feel, in my time. Yeah, touch your... I'm touching Mike's package. It's After Dark Friday, so it's Katie bar the door. Yeah, I know. I'm with you, Jeff. I'll take baseball any way I can get it too, but at the same time, I'm concerned that this might happen again. That's my concern. My other concern with it is that it's damaged the sport. Like, it kind of damages the sport to have things like that happen, I guess. That's just my take on it. I'm being gentle. Jeff. We're gonna get me canceled before, we're gonna keep trying until I get canceled here. But anyway, let's go see what, I already know what it is that I got for Mike, but I don't know if Jeff knows or not. I know some people that were in the stream when I got this. It's been kind of hard for me last week or so to catch your stream, Mike, so I do apologize for that. By Saturday, I was so wiped out that all I did was sleep. Like, the weather's been going back and forth here, and when you're in chronic pain, one of the things you get is you get lethargic, you get fatigue, you don't have energy. And I'm not just going to show up to your guys' stream and, not interact with you, so that's important to me. So anyway, I've opened Mike's package. We'll set Mike's package over here. And oh my, this card is awesome, guys. It is not a sports card, however. Oh man. Anyway, so this is an awesome Garbage Pails Kid card. And actually, here before I show you guys this, I'll show you my Atom Bomb, and this is the midlife crisis insert. I actually bought a 35th anniversary, like it's kind of like a little blaster box, and so I got, that's the one. That's the trademark Garbage Pail Kids card. Here's the one I got for Mike. Is actually signed by the artist, and what is going on with that cow's rectum? Can anyone tell me what's going on here? I need to know what this is. This is an awesome card. Signed by the artist, I guess. And it's a very, very nice card. So thanks and shout out to Mike on that. I don't know if this is this the same set, Mike? It's numbered. That's Cow Patty. Okay. All right. No comment. What, Jeff? You don't got a comment there? Anyway, so yeah, Joe Simcoe, I guess, is the artist, and it's signed by him and numbered out of 25. So that's awesome. So shout out to Mike. Thanks to Mike the Card Dude for that. Definitely. I'm not a big Garbage Pail Kids collector. I don't. Did you guys ever watch the Garbage Pail Kids movie back in the day? Did you guys ever watch that Nightmare Fuel? I don't know what you thought about that, but I don't know, man. That caused me trauma as a child. Like you talk about horror movies. That one was one that I don't think it was intended to scare you. You loved that movie. Like I don't know. Like a lot of people didn't love that movie. It was kind of different. It was a different movie. It was emblematic of the '80s. Like that movie would have never got made in this time and age. It just wouldn't have happened. But anyway, I'll set this up here so you guys can see that. That's some sweetness right there. I didn't have any autographed Garbage Pail Kids cards, and now I do. So anyway, going on to what I've been kind of doing during the week, why I didn't really make much content other than my video Monday, is I've been trying to figure out the best way to have guests on here. And there's multiple different options. Some are cost effective, some are not. I could use Skype. I don't know how many of you guys use Skype, but I could do that. That's a possibility. There's just several different ways of doing it, and I'm trying to figure out what one will work for me best now. So, if you guys have any input on that, I don't know. You guys are probably as technologically impaired as I am. But, so that's kind of one of the things I've been trying to figure out this week. Yeah, I could do it on a separate device. Well, it wouldn't matter, Jeff. I would have either, it doesn't matter what your gender is. If you think you have something to say and you want to come on and say it, then, well, once I get to the point where I can figure out how to, I will do it. I could do it on a separate device, but the only other one I got is my PC, and that's the living room. And I don't know if you guys want to see the disaster in the living room or not, but I mean, I could. Well, yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I don't really need a separate camera, technically. I just have to have the right program, and I could put, like, two windows up, and, we could do it that way. Oh, yeah, we got to get the Trish cards put away. By the way, I need to get Jeff's package mailed out. Speaking of packages, now we're talking about Jeff's package. We went from Mike's package to Jeff's package. But anyway, got to get the Trish card out too. Naomi was just telling me the other day, you got to give Jeff that Trish card, and I'm like, yes, I do. It costs so much to ship, and right now the postal service is, I don't know what do you guys know what's going on with the post office? Is that a legit question I can ask here? What is going on with the post office? I know this got sent on the I believe the 4th of March. So like, and then Naomi got something in the mail, and she had to wait like 2 weeks for it. So like, I don't know why the mail's running so slow lately, but yeah, prices have definitely gone up, and that's like been my only thing with getting Jeff's packages to him is that to ship something overseas is just like, oh my gosh, guys, most of you guys already know. Like I'm preaching to the choir here, but yeah, like they keep raising the prices, yet the quality of their service keeps going down. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you go to the dollar store to get those? You can get those at the dollar store, Mike. By the way, I don't know if they went up there or not, but I know the prices of Topps cards and also Panini. I think I talked about this on last week's stream, but I accidentally deleted last week's stream. Um, but anyway, yeah, prices have definitely went up. It's not just that. I think part of the thing is the gas prices are higher, so I think that plays into it. That's just my opinion on it. I think the gas prices being high kind of throws a wrench in the pricing on shipping, and it wouldn't be an issue for me except for I don't have an endless supply of money, unfortunately, and that's kind of my own issue at this point in time. I'm working on a shoestring budget here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys on here are as well. Um, I'm just saying it just to make confirm, what's going on with me. So yeah, the customs had our German coffee, guys. Like, I swear to God, like they took half of the stuff out of our package before it got here. Got a bunch of German chocolate, got some German coffee, got friends overseas. They love me overseas, guys, and I say this when I'm talking about Jeff to people too. Like the people outside the country love me, but not so much inside the country. Mike being an exception to the rule, but anyway, it's kind of funny. I feel like I missed out somehow. I mean, maybe I should have traveled at some point in my life outside the country, just to see more of the world, I guess. But anyway, so that's been my kind of week trying to figure out the best way to have guests on and stuff like that. And so I'm going to continue to work on that. Um, and I got plans for guests to come on later on. Several guests, in fact. I did some research on some people and found out, if they do interviews or if they charge for them or whatever. I don't know how I'd pay it, but maybe have a card sale or something like that to fund some things. I don't know, but we do have baseball back, so there's something. That's been the big news for me of the week. Pretty much was I was gonna make a video about it, but then I thought, nah, everybody's already gonna know anyway, so I just talk about it on Friday night because that's what we do here. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. Like I said, waiting on mail packages. Not just cards, but kind of waiting on some things to happen and trying to figure some things out. So it's been kind of a patchwork week for me. And between the weather going up and down and everything, it's been kind of rough pain wise on me. So there's a whole lot of different things going on with me right now. I'm planning on doing some more next week. I'm going to do a video for Robert England. That's one of my potential guests there, just to kind of spoil it for you guys. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to spoil it too much, but mail package. Well, Mike's isn't good now. No, 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 Jeff. Um, I have some cards out there. Some Otanis, right? Like some Otani cards, because I don't have enough Otani cards. There's not enough Otani cards in the world right now. But anyway, yeah, I'm waiting on some Otani cards from Crafty. We got a bromance with Mike and Jeff in the chat right now. We got a bromance going on. It's 2022, guys. It's perfectly okay. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to say to Kane Hodder, man. It's all right. Understand that you're upset that I didn't write you a love letter and want to be your boyfriend, but it's 2022. It's okay. You can come to grips with that anyway. Oh, you guys are bad. You guys are terrible, terrible. But anyway, so how's everybody's week been? Well, it's been pretty much been my week. Just trying to fight and struggle through another week of my life, I guess. Trying to get the apartment kind of cleaned up and stuff a little bit. Trying to organize things in here. I need to tackle this bookcase next, which that frightens me. But like if you guys if you guys seen my bookcase, you'd be like, yeah, you need to clean that. I got stacks of cards and stuff all over the place in here. So I got boxes and stuff in the game room to take out, and then maybe at some point I can shoot one of these in the game room, even though it's Mike understands. Like I've seen his room that he shoots his or does his streams or whatever in, and my game room's about the same. Like I'll be sitting all crunched up in the chair and stuff. So you guys have ever watched my older videos when I shot games videos in my game room? I'm sitting there all like it was a terrible setup. Like I didn't have it set up in there to like shoot a video or do a live stream. So I'm gonna try to work on that and do some spring cleaning. You guys doing any of that kind of thing? But I know that I am, and I'm trying to organize things a little bit better. Right, and my game room isn't that much bigger, Mike, and what makes it worse. What makes it worse is that like I got a bunch of crap in there too, so like it's just like there's not enough because I have my usually I have my camera aimed at my bookcase in there, and like from the chair to the bookcase, there's barely enough room for me to even get into the chair. Like I have to climb over stuff, and so I'm gonna try to rearrange things in there, and like I said, do some spring cleaning, and hopefully I can get back to shooting some videos in there, just for a change of pace, and give it a change of scenery. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my week and what I've been up to. But like I said, definitely want to get Robert on. I'm going to do a video for Robert England this week, and I guess I'll kind of spoil it a little bit for you guys here. Kind of going to give him my case for why he should come on and talk to me, basically, and give him my kind of rundown of what I've. Because actually, Robert England was the first real horror autograph I got. So there's that. He was like one of the first guys autograph I got, and then kind of read through his book, and I really never thought when I was reading through his book I was just sort of just learning more about my hobby basically, and a lot of that stuff I read in his book came in handy later on down the line when the Friday the 13th thing, and Mike, you already know I'm working on that, Mike. You already know, like that's something I've already got planned is the Robert Englund autograph. I knew that because you said it when I sent you the Sean Cunningham one. So I was trying to surprise you, but I haven't got it done yet. But I'm working on it. Like I said, we're in negotiations right now. So with getting him on and stuff, I don't know what his like interview fee is. Like there are some questions I'd like to ask Robert about because, like I said, I've read his book and stuff like that. And Jeff, you would love Robert because like he got into acting and stuff because he was chasing the pretty actresses and stuff. And so I thought that was funny. Like that was a funny thought. Like if Robert wasn't a horn dog chasing all the pretty actresses, we wouldn't have gotten Freddy Krueger. So I think it's kind of appropriate, right? So. But anyway, yeah, I learned a lot from reading Robert Englund's book. Like I said, I've had that book for years now, and I'm still learning. I'm still going to go through it and learn more from it. Yeah, Mike. I was trying to surprise you on that one, but yeah, yeah, it is, Mike. Because like we would again, could you imagine? Even if they made it without Robert Englund, could you imagine? They did actually in part two. They didn't want to pay. Robert's agent got wise because they knew the first movie made so much, so they started that first shower scene in Nightmare Part Two. Actually, was a kind of a body double. It wasn't actually Robert. It was somebody that they put a mask on, and he was all walking like Frankenstein and stuff. And they're like, "Get Robert in here." They realized at that point that you couldn't make Nightmare on Elm Street without Robert Englund, and as they say, the rest is history. But yeah, I would definitely like to get him on, talk to him, just to have fun with you guys with it. Again, I'm not the biggest channel in the world, but it would just be it's one of the only things that I haven't accomplished that I really want to accomplish on here. So yeah, and I really like Jackie Earl Haley as an actor. Actually, Mike, he was good in The Watchmen. I really liked him in The Watchmen. But you just can't just plug anybody in and make them Freddy Krueger, I don't feel. And that's not really a hot take. It's everybody has that kind of take on it. So Yeah, you don't replace Robert Englund. There's only one. Um, he's done more movies than just that too. He's been in God scores and scores and scores of movies. Yep. Yeah, he was good in a lot of stuff. Like Jackie Earl Haley was a great actor. I think it was more the script and the remake, the cheap CG and stuff they used in it that just killed the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. It wasn't so much, and the makeup they did on him wasn't the best either. But again, that was a complicated thing. Like putting that makeup on Robert Englund was just it was a job in of itself, and they didn't always have the same person doing it. So every person that makeup guy that came in, they had to relearn everything to do it. So it was a complicated thing back then. Again, nowadays I don't even know if we'd get movies like that. Like that's the thing about entertainment these days. It's not that organic feel like a lot of that. It wasn't very the movies nowadays don't have that organic kind of feeling to them that the old 80s movies had. Yeah, yeah, it is, and it's jarring. Like seeing Jackie Earl Haley play Freddy it was jarring, man. It was like I've got that. Somebody gave it to me as like a joke or whatever. So I've got the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I just never watch it because why would I watch it when I've got the whole DVD collection or whatever? It doesn't make much sense to me why I would watch that. But anyway, yeah, Robert Englund is definitely something I'm going for. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Um, I will say this much: I have looked Kenny Lofton up, and I know he does like interviews and stuff like that. And like it would cost a lot to get him on, like just for like if I was to have him come to an event I'm having or something, he charges like $5,000 or $10,000 for it. Like there's no way I could do that. But to maybe get him to come on, like do a live stream or something, I might be able to somehow swing that. So I mean that's something to plan on. And so I've been planning on like, and I would like to have you guys on too. That's having just not just celebrities on, but just having other people come on and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that. Thinking Skype might be my best option for right now, but until I can raise some money, maybe. I don't know what you guys' thoughts on that are. I don't know, Jeff. You got Streamyard. I wonder if you can have somebody come on with you on Streamyard or not. I don't have Streamyard, but maybe you could tell me more about that. I don't know. Like I said, you guys are probably technologically inept as I am, so um, these are just my thoughts. I've looked into it, and like I could use my Zoom because I've like got a Zoom account. That's how I do my doctor visits and stuff usually. But it costs quite a bit to use Zoom for like that. It does have the option. Oh, okay. Does it cost money for StreamYard, Jeff? Do you know? I don't know. I haven't really looked into StreamYard. That's one I haven't looked into. I didn't think of it until your live stream test tonight, and then I realized I'm like, shit, I should have looked StreamYard up. And yes, I did send you my I think I sent you the link for my Discord, Jeff. We're gonna be doing a we're gonna be doing a movie night this Sunday. Okay, there is an upgrade you can get. Okay, I'll have to look into StreamYard, Jeff. I don't know much about StreamYard. I'm just figuring Discord out too. But we're doing a movie on this Sunday. Mike and his son will be there if nothing else. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the every Sunday night we're gonna watch a movie of some kind on there, just because I think it's fun. We can all hang out and chill and just watch a movie. Like what time's today? 7 p.m. Same as everything else. Well, I've been doing the streams at 7:30 because it seems like more people are on around that time, and you guys are doing other stuff earlier on. So I made it 7:30 for my main live streams. But like on my Discord, it'll be 7 p.m. And I've already got the movie picked out for this week, and it's I definitely think it's one that Mike's already seen, but like I don't know if his son's seen it or not. But okay. I'll say this: it's my all-time favorite movie that is not horror related. Technically, I mean technically it is, but technically it isn't. It's a gray area. But it's my all-time favorite movie. No, no, it's not Debbie Does Dallas. It's no. No, not a porno. It's not a porno graphic material. Okay, we'll put it that way to you. Yeah, damn. What kind of Discord do you think I run over here, Jeff? Good Lord. I'm hardly ever on it, just like on Sunday. Debbie does dishes. She ought to be doing dishes. She's probably what she's doing now, to be honest with you. Maybe she should have, Maybe she would have. I don't know. Damn it, Jeff. Damn it, Jeff. You threw me all off track now. Now I'm completely off track because of Jeff. But anyway. I hope that's all she does now. Yeah, she's probably beyond her breeding years. We'll put it that way. Oh, Jeff. Never change, Jeff. Never change. Good Lord Almighty. But anyway, we'll be doing the movie thing this Sunday. I don't know if you got the ad or not for Discord. Yeah, can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yeah, I know. I've heard that one. I disagree with it. If you're willing to learn new tricks, you can. But if you have the right motivation, I don't often these days, so I'm not going to include myself in on that. But definitely, you can if you try. Like this whole technology thing. Like, could you guys imagine as kids if we had access to the internet and stuff like kids have nowadays? It would have blown my damn mind. Back then, I thought a Nintendo, like an NES, was a fancy thing. I couldn't imagine having access to the internet. We probably would have been warped far quicker than what we were. Like some of the things I watch on here. The guy's dick has sideburns. Right. I can't really, because, like, I don't really have anybody to pass what I do on to, is like you do, Jeff. I don't really have that in my life. Um, yeah, Mike's your comment reminds me of Ron Jeremy. I'm not sure why. I'm kind of concerned about my mental health now, but I was concerned about my mental health before, so that's not much different for me. But that's one of the. And speaking of that, that's like one of my things that, like, because Robert and Kane Hodder have a small rivalry, and so, like, I'm gonna kind of go that angle with it. No, in the 80s, Mike, they had AIDS, is what they had. That's what they had in the 80s. I remember the 80s. Yeah, right, Jeff. Yeah, it's never gonna happen for me. It's just not something that interests me. Um, I hear you got to do some pretty messed up things to get into that industry too. Like, there's you got to do things that I don't think you guys would want to do. So I'll just leave that one. I'll just let them sleeping dogs lie right there. Naomi, at some point, like, I'm gonna make a Cyrax tab on my Discord, Naomi. I'm gonna show the guys Cyrax because you have to see Cyrax. Have you guys ever heard of Cyrax? Not the Mortal Kombat character. The guy on YouTube they call Cyrax. That goes by. He used to go by Cyrax. I don't know if he still does. But I'll have to show you guys Cyrax. I won't do that on my channel though. I'd do that in my Discord. I won't show Cyrax stuff on my channel because he likes to do things that could get my channel taken down, and I don't want that to happen. So that's something I would like to avoid. But I will make a tab for it in my Discord if you guys want to see true internet cringe. I can show you some true internet cringe there. You just let me know. We was watching him try to play guitar, or electric amp guitar today, and it was pretty. My ears are still bleeding. So he thinks he's a musician. That's one thing. He's not, but he thinks he is. I ain't watching. Well, I'll show you first, Naomi. You get to see all the good Cyrax material. I'll have to show you guys Cyrax at some point. If you guys remind me, I'll make a tab for it. Uh, Mike, the goriest movie I think I've ever seen is called Brain Dead. It was called Dead Alive overseas, and it is possibly the goriest movie you'll ever watch. But it was awesome. It was kind of like halfway gory, halfway a comedy. If you guys have never seen Brain Dead, or if you know it as Dead Alive, it's kind of like a zombie thing, but it's pretty gory and it's awesome. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I love the Scottish priest, and I can't do the accent, but he says, "I kick ass for the Lord." He says, he's all like martial arts and shit. It's great, man. You guys check it out. Brain Dead or Dead Alive. It goes by both. That's the goriest horror movie I've ever watched. There's probably gorier ones out there. I just probably haven't watched them. That's a good question, though. What's the goriest movie you guys have ever watched? Don't. Goriest I have ever seen, Showgirls. I don't know that's how that works, Jeff. I'm not sure. Not sure how that works. I've watched Showgirls, though. A Serbian film. You get the chance to watch it, don't. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of desensitized to the gore, to be honest with you. I mean, unless you make it look really real, but it would take a it would take a lot. It would take a lot to unnerve me, if I could, to make me not want to eat or something like that. It would take a lot. And you cannot unwatch it. Well, now I have to watch it, Mike. But I already got our movie chosen for this Sunday. Unless we watch more than one, it depends on like how late you guys want to stay awake or whatever. But I got one in there for sure because it's like my all time favorite movie of all time. That's not, Freddy, Jason, and that kind of stuff. Do police interrogations count? You can find those on YouTube. Like, you can find some gory stuff on YouTube. You can. Like, they should have, like, a lot of them do have, like, warning, do not watch this. But I just realized I forgot to shut my black light off, so if you see that on my thing in the background there, that's why. I just I haven't figured out my lighting situation in here. Got the new curtains in here, and I don't know what to do with myself. Because I liked having the light in the daytime because it helped. Like, my videos like were good when I did that. But oh, okay. He has two hockey games. Well, it won't be till 7 p.m. Jeff. And you've probably already seen the movie I'm going to watch anyway, but it would be good, something good to watch with the boys. That's kind of why I chose it, because Mike and his son like watching the movies, so I kind of chose it for them more than I did for me. More for like, yeah, more for Mike and his son, but yeah, this, Mike, those foreign films, yeah, they really they don't hold much back. They don't. I will attest to that. Speaking of which, everybody was doing the spinach hunt. I talked about this last week too, but nobody was in the stream, and I accidentally deleted the stream. Everybody did the spinach hunt, but I did the boogeyman hunt for the last year's Allen and Ginner, and I got the Monsters Under the Bed, the boogeyman card, and that was the one I was trying to get too. And so I thought that was pretty cool. It's got yeah, it explains like there are endless songs, movies, and books about monsters lurking under beds of young children. The stories are often a variation of the boogeyman is going to get you tale. The legend parents have told for centuries in an effort to get children to behave. I don't know. You guys let me know how that. Mike and Jeff, let me know how that works out for you. Tell them the boogeyman's going to get them. Oh yeah, I won't even watch the Centipede. That is one that, like, the Human Centipede. Yeah, I have no interest in watching that. Mainly because it doesn't really have much of a story and it's pretty much there for shock value, and I just didn't get into it. I would have watched it no matter how gory it was, but like it just didn't seem to. It just seemed to be gore, disgusting for the sake of being disgusting, and I never got interested in it. I've seen like the trailer and stuff like that, but yeah, it's pretty. And there's a lot of horror memes that have the Human Centipede. There's a lot of memes for that, but yeah, I wouldn't watch that just because it doesn't interest me. Yeah, part two I might watch just to see what the story's about. But like the first one just seemed to be there for shock value, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, it just didn't interest me. There's movies that come out that are like that. These newer ones that I'm just like, you know. Yeah, that I hate centipedes, guys. Like when I was, this is a dad story I can tell you guys. Dad used to live in a basement apartment. Like right off the way, you're already screwed if you're in a basement apartment. You're gonna get all the bugs. We had a flea infestation there, man. It was bad. Like you went in the back room and there was fleas all over the damn place. It was terrible. Uh, but anyway, they had centipedes there, and they got freaking huge. And I hate centipedes. Like those, that's my one kryptonite. Like Kane Hodder don't scare me, but centipedes, that shit, you can keep that shit away from me. You can take that shit all over there. There's big millipedes that you find in the Amazon and shit. Those creep me out too. Like I think it's like something shouldn't have that many legs. That's what creeps me out about them. I don't know. That's just me though. I don't like centipedes. Yeah, stupid notifications. Sometimes it'll make a noise, and sometimes it doesn't make a noise. I don't know what's up with the YouTube's notification system. It's kind of messed up. Yeah, I hate centipedes. I do. That was the same apartment, right? I'm taking a shower. I don't know if you guys, no, if Jeff and you guys have, well, yeah, I was just going to tell you the spider story in the same apartment, too. I was taking a shower, right, guys? And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a wolf spider, but this was the biggest, hairiest wolf spider you ever did see, right? I'm sitting here taking a shower, right? All of a sudden, I feel something crawling. It's up way up my leg. It got up past my knee. It was on my thigh, and it's going upwards, right? And I look down, and there's this spider. It's like bigger than $half size, big, fat, hairy wolf spider crawling up towards my crotch. I screamed like a female, knocked that spider off, and ran out of that fucking bathroom so fast, guys. It was ridiculous. I'm not normally scared of spiders, but that scared me. No, it did not howl at me, but I was howling. Um, yeah, that was. And normally spiders don't scare me, but that one, I seen my life flash before my eyes. Like I seen where that spider was going. I didn't like that idea. So anyway, that's same apartment too. Kind of crazy. We had remember we had cactus plants next to the apartments there, and we used to go out back and stuff and play hacky sack and stuff. And I remember diving into the cactus trying to save the hacky, and I was pulling cactus needles out of me for like 2 weeks. Uh-oh, yeah, you don't like snakes. That's a funny one. We can. Oh, what's up, Bogarts? Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, you didn't miss nothing. Just recapping what I did this week. Been trying to figure out how to have guests on and stuff like that. I'm still kind of working on that. But yeah, you didn't miss much. Oh, you missed this, Bogarts. I'll show you this. I think he was there when I got it, to be honest with you. But there is the Garbage Pails Kids card I got from Mike, and that's pretty sick. It's numbered to 25. So I did show that. I did. Yeah, I mean, you missed me playing with Mike's package. Yeah, we'll just say that. Um, yeah, you know, I never was really scared of snakes that much. There's a story when I was a kid. I was born in Phoenix, so when I was a kid, our neighbors, and this is I'm like 4 years old at this time. Keep in mind, our neighbors had a boa constrictor, and I would go to our neighbor's house and I would play with this boa constrictor, and it didn't bother me at all. I just did not give no shits were given by me on that. And so yeah, when I was a kid, I used to play with that boa constrictor. Could have eaten me. I never had a pet snake. I had a pet turtle when I was a kid, a red-eared sliding turtle. I let him loose in my grandpa's farm pond, and they ended up plowing that in. They it was an old mining thing, and it just filled up with water or whatever. But that's all been environmental safety. They dug all that out and stuff. So it was a pond you didn't want to fall into. I'll tell you that. That sucker was deep, man. If you'd have fallen into that, you'd have been screwed. Yeah, it didn't bother me. I was a kid. Dead boa constrictor. Fuck. Whatever, man. I didn't care. Oh, that's cool, Mike. That's cool. Yeah, I never had a pet snake either. I know when I was a kid, I wanted to get a tarantula because they had a pet store in town. My dad's like, fuck that. I ain't waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning with this big giant spider sitting on my chest looking at me, you know. But I tried to get him to let me because they had tarantulas there, but no, he wouldn't let me get one. See, I grew up like, and Mike might understand this. I kind of grew up on a farm. Like, I was telling my neighbor the story when I was, and this was outside where town where I live now. When I was a kid, our neighbors, or our landlord, I mean, was, who he was, my mom and them were renting the place from. He was a farmer, and I walk out there one morning, and he's out there chopping chickens' heads off, right? I'm like, what you doing? And he's like, what the fuck's it look like I'm doing? I'm chopping the heads off chickens. So I was like, he's like, you want to try one? And he hands me the axe, and I'm like, sure. I'm like 12, 13 years old. So I chop the head off this chicken, and I drag it over home. And mom's like, nope, you're going to pull the feathers out of that. You're going to clean it. You're going to gut it. You're going to do everything. So I did, and we had chicken that night. So that's my chicken story. Anyway, it takes a lot to bother me because I grew up on a farm. It takes a whole lot to bother me. Like centipedes did. I hated that apartment because of that, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It just gave me the heebie-jeebies, I guess. Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, Mike, when I was a kid, I would have taken care of a tarantula. I would have done that, very much so. I absolutely would have done that. So, yeah, yeah. That what they did though, like that situation, Naomi was like messed up. They shouldn't have done that. What they did there, but I'll let that's your story to tell. Yeah, plucking the feathers, Bogarts, it is a task. I found that out at like 12, 13. Like I said, I was only 12, 13 years old. Yep. No, I didn't kill it for fun, Mike. I thought I was like, when I did it, I was thinking, okay, I got supper for us all tonight, right? Like, that was my thoughts going into it. But, again, I was raised like on a farm. I used to run on my grandparents' farm. I would love to go back down to my grandparents' farm and take a metal detector with me. Here's a story. It was kind of a dad story. Now, my dad told me once that rumor had it, and I know that Jesse James robbed the Corydon Bank, and I know this because I used to have friends in Corydon, and I walked past the bank, and they actually have a plaque on it that says, on this date, Jesse James did rob this bank. It like had a fucking plaque on the side of it. And anyway, so my dad told me that back in the day that supposedly that Jesse James had actually stayed down on that farm. I don't know how true that is or not, but I would love to get a metal detector and look to see what I could find. I would definitely surely love to do that. But yeah, I didn't mind plug. I used to clean and gut fish and all that kind of stuff all the time. It didn't bother me at all. I would do that stuff all day long. I can't do it now, but I'm not really set up for it here. Like I wouldn't want to do it here, but I would definitely like. I know that we got a new nature trail here in town. It's kind of like it runs along a creek that kind of goes through town on the south side of town here. I would like to take my tablet with me and kind of go down that and show you guys the nature trail here, kind of make videos out of it or whatever. I can clean and gut a fish. I've got a fillet knife, Mike. I've got the top of the line eagle claw. That damn thing is so sharp that like I could cut myself with not even trying to on that damn thing. Oh wow. Damn. I don't know if I'd want to do it for a job, Mike. I don't know if I'd want to do it full time because for one, like doing anything full time for me with my physical issues and stuff, it just isn't is not. I might do it as a part time thing. I know like there used to be, I don't know if there still is, but like a town over, like because we used to live next to like the woods over here, and there was foxes and stuff, all and there would, bobcats and stuff, and raccoons, like all these things you can sell the pelts of over there. I didn't have a gun or nothing, but right on, Jeff. But yeah, Mike, I can't like sitting down and like cutting fish all day. Like it was just the setting down act is too much for me. Like I can't even do YouTube full time, let alone anything like that. But I do it part time. I could do it on the weekends or whatever. Like clean X amount of fish and be like, okay, I'm good with it. But I couldn't do it as a full time thing though. I can't see myself hunting full time. I know that here in Iowa, like if you have a disability, right? Like when I get approved for disability, I can get a license to hunt with a crossbow, and I would like to get me a crossbow. That would be kind of cool. Because like there's deer that are in the lot across from us over here, and they just wander by. We could have venison to eat. I could make everybody supper. Yeah, I just couldn't do it full time. I do it like part time or whatever, but I would never do it as a full time job though. It's just I can't handle a full time job right now. Trust me, if I could, the only thing that prevented me from going to, working on horror movies and stuff like that's my physical stuff. I just the I have a bow I can send you. A bow? You got a bow? I would get a crossbow though. No, no, not a compound bow, a crossbow. Like the little small bows, like the little pistol grip ones. That's what I would want to get. But again, how much I would go out hunting with it, I'm not really sure. Like the walking around thing, like too much. Like just getting from where I am to that nature trail would be like a day excursion for me. It'd take me half the day to get there, another half the day to walk it, and then another half day to get back home. So I'd get home at 11:30, 12 o'clock without disability. Okay, see here, I think you have to be disabled, Bogarts. I don't know if they changed that or not, but that's the last I understood it that you could do that. I'm not sure though. If they change the hunting laws here like every other damn day. It seems like so. I don't know really, but I'd have to check into it if it's still on the books as a law. Yeah, well, it depends, Mike. They have heavier duty crossbows. It just depends on what you get. I'm not talking about like the little tiny ones or not. I'm talking about a good sized one that would kill something if you shot it with it or whatever. I'd make sure it killed whatever I shot. I wouldn't you wouldn't even mess with it otherwise. Damn. Yeah. See, that's the other thing. One of the big bows, like with my back issues and stuff, I couldn't. Guys, you're asking me to lug around something. Was a 100-pound rucksack on my back? Those days are over with. When I was young, I could do it, but not now. My back wouldn't do that. Yeah, yeah, I would look into it, Mike. I'd check into it. But again, I don't even know how much I'd hunt, because me just getting out of the house and doing something is a challenge. Like you guys got to keep that in mind with me. Uh, like I wish I was making that up, and it sucks, but I have to pace myself. Like going and hiking the nature trail and stuff like that. That's me being adventurous at this point. And I'm gonna pay for it for like a week or two. God knows how long afterwards. It depends. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way I'm lugging a 100-pound fucking bow around. It's just not gonna happen. Like just going to the store from where I'm at to the store and lugging a gallon of milk or whatever back is it's murder on me. That's awesome, Mike. You go hunting often, Mike? You do that often? And did we lose Jeff? Oh no, I think we might have lost Jeff. Oh, okay. Right on. Oh, he's talking about the draw weight. Oh, okay. Well, again, that's another thing. Like, oh, okay. Okay. I was just wondering, Jeff. I didn't see it saying anything. I was like, did we lose Jeff? We started talking about hunting, and Jeff's like, no, I'm out. No. But, no, even pulling one of those back, like, you guys got to figure, like literally, I worked until my back was so shot that I couldn't do it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeff. I hope you get better, brother. Oh, okay. What's up, hobbyist? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. We aren't doing much. We're talking about hunting right now, so like, we aren't doing much. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show them again so that everybody gets to see the awesome card that Mike sent me. Well, I bought it, but he still sent it to me. It's a Garbage Pails Kids autographed card. I didn't have an autographed card of the Garbage Pail Kids. I'm kind of a halfway collector of Garbage Pail Kids stuff. I believe these are both from the same set. You got these in 2020, didn't you, Mike? I'm not sure. I think these are the same set. They got the same design and stuff, but I don't know if that means anything. But I believe that's the same set that I got the Atom Bomb. But I didn't get an autographed card in that box, unfortunately. But now I do have an autographed card, so. Yeah, hobbyist is following you around, Jeff. He's stalking you. Oh, it's from the I Hate the 80s set. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's the set I got this one out of or not. I don't think so. I'll have to, like, the box is in the bedroom, or the game room. I'll have to go look and see. But, anywho. I've got a few pages of Garbage Pail Kids in my binders. Yeah, Hobbies is a great guy, yeah. I was just making a joke. I was just joking. uh, See, I follow people around on here too. I try like, and that's another thing I did this week because I've been trying to catch you. Like, I've been watching Mike's videos. I've been trying to watch Jeff's videos. I've been watching Freedom Sufferer's videos because I'm way behind on him. I try to catch as many of you guys' stuff as I can, fit into a week. And sometimes I take some time off of making content just to go watch somebody else's stuff. So I kind of feel it's important that I should watch other people's videos and stuff too. So there we go. There we go. Let's get a Japanese bow up in here. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I could shoot one. Like, I don't even know how shooting a bow would work for me right now. I'd have to put some time and effort into it. Oh, okay. Well, no problem, Jeff. No problem. Yeah, it has Bogarts. It has been a while since you went live. I should start doing shout out videos for you guys, but like when I do my streams, you guys all come in here anyway, so it kind of seems pointless to me to, shout you out to people who are already subbed to you or whatever. Right. Well, no, I've been trying to catch on. I try to catch them during the week as they get posted. Like I've been like, if I wake up in the morning, and I see Mike's posted a video. I'm watching his video or whatever. Mike completed his dream list. If you guys haven't checked that out, you should. He's got some sweet PC cards in his dream list. That Maris rookie card, it's one I haven't had. That's definitely a new one for me. But yeah, Mike's dream list cards was awesome. I just try to catch them as they get uploaded, if I can. Like if I'm not busy doing something else or whatever that day. But that's kind of why like it's been a lack of content this week, and I didn't really have much else to do. Yeah, I imagine, Mike. I imagine you have. Right. I'm not always, I don't always catch everybody's, but I try to watch as many as I can. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, I'm not trying to stalk anybody, but I'm just trying to catch see what everybody's up to. I like to do that. I like to get out in the community and do that. But yeah, that Maris rookie, that was sweet. Absolutely. That's definitely a dream card for me too. One of the few. Like I don't know, I don't really have a dream list per se. I guess there's two autographs that I would like that I don't have, and that would be Ichiro and of course Otani. So those are two autographs that I'd like to have, but outside of that, I can't really think of too many cards like the Maris rookie, of course, but there's no way I can afford that right now. So, or any of the other ones, to be honest. Yeah, the dream list was good. Um, I guess I could sell some stuff off or whatever, but and that's the other thing. Like, it just even selling cards on here, it's not as easy as people think it is. That don't do it. I mean, dealing with the post office and all that, and it's just I could do it every once in a while, but I said every week threatening, like, you know, what Crafty does or whatever. Like, I couldn't do that. It would just be too much on me. I'm not trying to make it a full time job, guys. I'm just here to have fun or whatever. But if I can get some guests on the show and stuff while I'm at it, I will. But I ain't trying to make it a full time thing. I do know that, see, this is March, April, May, and then so 3 months I'll be on YouTube for, that'll be my 2 year anniversary. So I do plan on doing something for that. I do plan on doing something for my 2 year anniversary. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe you guys can chime in and see, you know, give me some ideas or whatever. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it, but I'll figure something out. Yeah, I meant cards. Yeah. Yes. Dreamy. Yeah. Alyssa Milano. Yeah, that's a, you know, I can't knock you for that, Jeff. I can't knock you for that one. Yes, I meant cards. Oh, sweet. I didn't know you collected wrestling cards, Mike. I've got a few wrestling cards. I don't have anything. I don't know why I did that. I don't have anything mind blowing or anything like that, but I do have some wrestling cards. I don't really, you know, I used to collect all kinds of different cards, but I've kind of just narrowed it down. Not like I said, I've got more cards really than I need right now, to be honest with you. Yep. If you guys, do you guys still watch wrestling? Have you been keeping up with it? I mean, obviously, you know, Jeff and you guys are current on the current people, but yeah, and that's my thing. Like, I don't feel like I want to narrow myself down just to cards. I like to do all kinds of different stuff, and the whole the lockout thing had me kind of worried because like even though we got baseball, like it kind of did was kind of damaging. Like that's why Rob Manfred actually came out and apologized because it kind of damaged. It's a black eye for public relations for baseball, and you know it kind of worries me. I just hope it doesn't happen again. Like a lot of us guys wish we could still go out there play baseball and get paid money to do it. Shit. Oh wow, hobbyist. That's awesome. Oh, okay, Jeff. Yeah, I seen I catch like I watch on YouTube, I'll catch some wrestling stuff like Kevin Owens is called out Stone Cold for WrestleMania. That kind of has me a bit interested. Yeah, Alyssa Milano was I don't know if she's is she still even around now? I haven't heard from her in a long time. I haven't heard from Alyssa Milano in a long time. So, oh okay. I remember back in the day, she was like she was pretty hot to trot. I just haven't seen her recently. I don't keep up with much stuff modern wise. Like I try to somewhat. Like I watch wrestling on YouTube once in a while. I will be watching the Hall of Fame induction ceremony for this WrestleMania because the Undertaker is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I swore that if Taker got in the Hall of Fame, I'd watch it. But once he retired, I stopped. I stopped watching wrestling for the most part. Other outside of clips from YouTube or whatever, I kind of just all the guys I grew up watching aren't there anymore, and it's a bunch of guys I don't know, and I don't care to know at this point. I don't know. Just I'm in a weird spot with wrestling. Uh, after so long, it was just a tradition. Like every year we'd watch WrestleMania, and then Taker had his last match, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I like all the guys I used to watch are now gone, so I think I'm good. Hell, Cena doesn't even wrestle that much anymore. Not that I'm the biggest Cena fan, but I mean, I just don't. It doesn't do much for me anymore. Even out of tradition, I don't know. I'll probably skip WrestleMania. I'd like to see the Kevin Owens Stone Cold thing because it's been so long since I've seen Stone Cold. Like that's the only way they can keep you watching is just to bring somebody back. You know. Orton still wrestles, but they got him in a kind of a cheesy gimmick. I don't know if you guys are Brock Lesnar fans or not, but
Now you guys are all talking about the divas and stuff and women. Like, this is went off the rails. Yeah, I agree, Mike. I totally agree. Jennifer Love Hewitt. That's a name I remember. Gosh, I was reading that. I got lost in that Charles Manson book last night, and I was reading that Terry Melcher, who was Doris Day's son. He was a music producer back then. He actually dated Candice Bergen for a while, and she was better known as Murphy Brown. So there's a connection to the Manson case that you guys might not have made otherwise, but I didn't know that. I thought that was neat. Oh, I'd love to, Jeff. I mean, if I ever get the money to travel, I would love. I've already talked about Mike about this kind of, but like I'd love to come see some of you guys. Just come hang out and whatever. Just I love to travel. Like I don't know how it would work with my body the way it is, but like I'd travel, go somewhere, and then I'd have to sleep for 3 days or whatever it was to recover. But well, yeah, it is. Wrestling has been a soap opera, but it was I don't know. It was different back in the day. I mean, like nowadays, it's just not the same. But yeah, I would love to come and see some of you guys and just hang out and shoot the shit, travel a little bit, get around the country. Oh yeah, Bogarts, definitely, most assuredly, brother, most assuredly. Um, like I would like to make like just do a grand tour of America, like go to places because I've never been to Texas, right? Never been to Canada. I don't know if they'd let me into Canada, to be honest with you guys. I'm not a felon, so I don't know what their status is on getting you over there or whatever. But I would love to go to Canada. I just don't know what their protocol is to enter the country. Like if I went there to visit, I'm sure, but like I don't know. Like I don't know what their criteria is. Oh, you guys let anyone in? I always heard that you couldn't have any kind of criminal record, and if that's the case, I might be in some trouble. But like most of my criminal record, like the stuff that people like frown upon is like I used to get in a lot of fights. I used to get in a lot of fights, guys. Like imagine that the guy that stood up to Kane Outer used to get in fights, but that there it is. Um, yeah, I used to get in a lot of tussles, and I would injure people, and they didn't like that, and they said, "Sam, you just can't go around beating people up." And I'm like, "They pissed me off. What do you want?" But anyway, yeah, it's not a good argument. It doesn't go. The judge won't let you off if you just say they pissed me off really bad, Your Honor. No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, yeah, Mike. I don't drink, but I'd like to go to the moon though. Um, it sucks here. Yeah, I got to deal with the pain pills because that's all I can find. It's whatever. At this point, I don't even care. I don't even party anymore or anything like that anyway. I stopped drinking like, damn, it's been 20 years or something like that since I've drank at least. Damn near it anyway. If not 20 years, it's been damn near 20 years. Like, I don't drink alcohol. I don't party. I don't go to big gatherings and get all fucked up or anything like that because, again, the whole body problems and I have alcoholism runs in my family, so I kind of learned at a young age. I got it out of my system when I was young, and now I just don't care. Yeah, Mike. I did for about 5 or 6 years. I did run my own garden, and it was awesome. I can't do it physically anymore, though. That's part of what. See, I wasn't, I didn't do it fancy. Like, I didn't go out there and get a tiller and dig it up. You know what I did, guys? I got myself a shovel. I went in there and I tilled that soil with the goddamn shovel. That's what the fuck I did. And I did that for, like I said, 5 or 6 years till I just, and that wasn't the only thing I was doing. That's just one thing I did, in addition to side jobs and all this other stuff. And it just got to where I just did it until I couldn't do it no more. Like I couldn't go out and pull weeds every day now if I wanted to. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, you guys don't understand. I don't go out there and I don't get weak about it. No, I'll just keep going until I get sick or fall over and somebody has to come pick me up. You know, I don't know how to do it any other way. Again, I was, from a farm family, and if you can't go out there and do it right, then you shouldn't be out there doing it at all. Oh no, I didn't grow that, Mike. It's illegal here. All that shit's illegal. Like in Iowa, you aren't supposed to
You
choose.
just don't even think that, because if you do, I'll kick your ass.
What?
Go out there and try and kill.
Oh no, I ain't gonna do.
I'll fucking kick your ass.
I ain't gonna try to tell. I'm just explaining why I can't do it. Yeah, you do. Unfortunately, I'm a fallen champion, is what I am. I went out there, gave it my all, my blood, my sweat, my tears, until I fell over and couldn't do it no more. I had somebody not told me, hey, you need to stop doing this, you're killing yourself, I would have kept doing it. I would have just kept doing it and kept doing it because I didn't know anything else in my head. I'm like, this is what I have to do. But anyway, enough about my physical issues. I hate talking about that. I'm just trying to get across to you guys that, I can't do that kind of thing. But if I could grow that here, Mike, I would, but it's illegal here. Iowa values its rights and freedoms, but not so much everybody that lives here. And that's why people are leaving Iowa en masse, and they're, next gubernatorial race they have, oh, we don't have enough taxpayers. We chased them off with our policies. I mean, Yeah. Yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is. And I ain't about going to the streets to get anything. Like, again, there's like a meth problem here, so like I just don't trust that situation. So I just tell you what I do, guys, because like I said, I don't have a choice, really. I get these. I got these the other day. I got some CBD gummies. I take those before I go to bed. And that's kind of what I have. So, but I wish I could have more. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh, got a bot, guys. All right, never mind. Bogarts took care of the bar. Yeah. If I wanted to buy a house, Mike, like let's say I got my disability, right? And let's say I actually did purchase a house. There's no way I could take care of that house. There's absolutely no way I could do it. Like where I'm at right now is the best spot for me because I don't have to mow, I don't have to shovel snow, all the stuff I'm not supposed to do. I don't have to do none of that here. That's all taken care of for me. So if I bought a house, like I tried to explain this to a friend of mine, he's like, "Well, when you get your disability, why don't you just go buy a house, Sam?" I couldn't take care of it. That's why I couldn't. I just wouldn't be able to do it. God, Jeff, why would you want to check the? Never mind, Jeff. I'm not even gonna ask. But yeah, I would love to move out there or whatever. I just wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to take care of it. And another thing that scares me about owning a house, something goes wrong, I'm on the hook for it financially. No, I wasn't going to ask you why, Jeff. I was going to, but then I thought better of it because I don't know if I wanted the answer to it or not. Anyway, yeah, these things are badass. These things save my bacon every night. So that's what I do because that's what I'm down to. So. No, you don't, Jeff. You do not need to draw me a picture. Get you an extra sketch you can show us, I guess. Now, don't antagonize Jeff, okay, Bogarts? Okay, well, I can't draw either, so we're good. Like, I don't know if you'd want to click on them, because, like, a lot of those, they have viruses and stuff in them, so I wouldn't know if you'd want to go there or not. Anyway, I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not. It's Jabs Family's Live. You guys want to check that out? Yeah, I can't draw either, Jeff. I can trace. I can do that. I learned how to do that as a kid, but freehand drawing, I can't really do that. I'm lucky, and then it's like I said, I've been in a lot of scrapes and fights. Like I've broken my hands multiple times. I'm lucky I can. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people won't ship to Canada. It's unfortunate. Like I wish our post office was so much better over here. I wish things weren't so damn expensive. Like I don't know what, and the mail's been running slow, like I said, guys. So I don't know what's going on. Does anybody know why the mail's been running so slow? Yeah, yeah. Well, they keep raising the prices, Jeff. I don't think it's like they're trying to buy. I don't know about Jabs. I'm not gonna speak personally about Jabs. I don't know him like that, but uh, oh, that'd be cool, Mike. I think it's the cost. I think it's the cost of it, and they keep raising it. Right. I'm the same way, Bogart's like I can't spend like I if the other half would let me, I'd spend all my money on cards. I would spend as much money on cards as I could, and I just can't do that all the time. I will from time to time. It's not like I won't ever buy cards again, but I where do I go from here? Like I've got as many cards as I feel I need. I don't know, like it's weird. Like everybody wants to have the biggest collection or the most expensive cards. Like I just collect what I like, guys. I'm not out to, you know, compete like that. It's not like I got the best cards and whatever. No, I collect what I like, and that's what I encourage others to do too. Like don't try to collect the most. Don't go for the Honus Wagner tobacco card and that be your only card. I don't know. That's just my take on it, but some people might see it differently, and that's fine. I'm not saying how to collect as far as that goes, but I'm just saying what I do. Even with the horror stuff, I collect what I like, even though I've probably got some high dollar stuff, but I collect what I like. Right, right, Mike. And see, that's the other thing with me, guys, is like I have no one to pass this stuff on to. I don't got nobody that cares about this like I do in my family or life right now. So like I don't want to have a bunch of stuff and then not have anywhere, have the state come in and take it all or whatever when I, die or whatever. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. Like my situation might be different than a lot of people's, but yeah, there's no one that's gonna want my stuff. Not in my family. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. I mean, but maybe I might be wrong about that. But either way, I'm not sure. I don't think there is anybody that would want my stuff. Like not even my horror movie stuff. Like I don't. Even if I said here, you can have it. I don't. They wouldn't know what to do with it. Like here in Iowa, we're behind the times. Like people look at me weird for what I do sometimes. Like, oh, why are you doing that? I got nothing else to do with my time. I need a hobby. I need something to occupy myself, or I'm just going to sit here and paint all day, and I don't want that. So I just do it to keep my mind active and that. I'm trying to catch up with chat here, guys. But yeah, it would be great to have somebody to pass this on to, Mike. I really I agree, but I don't. Right. Yeah, no, I get it, Mike. I just wish I had somebody to pass it down to, but I absolutely do not. Wait, what? Are you sure it's because of collecting? It might be because you. Well, I don't know. You never know with me, Jeff. Right, and that's the other thing. It's not like anybody wants anybody to pass away to just for their. Well, I don't know. There's some people out there that might want that, but um, yeah, I just don't have anybody that. Somebody tried to our last place that we lived in. Somebody tried to break in, and I know it was for my pain medicine. Because no one here knows what the hell to do with the Freddy Krueger autograph or whatever. They don't know they wouldn't know enough to take it. They wouldn't do them any good. And just same with cards. They don't. We don't even have a card shop here, guys. We used to have a kind of like a variety store. They had board games. They'd hold tournaments and stuff like that. But now they're an art store. They sold all their games and movies and all that off, and now they just teach art classes. And I've just established that I can't. I'm not an artist, so it's we don't even have an LCS here, guys. Like I am the damn LCS here. So he's going to go in with no pants. Why not? Why not? I don't know. Like I'd probably that's a good way to catch a charge nowadays, guys. Unless you're on a nudist beach or something like that. Other than that, I don't see it working out very well. Yeah, I can see that, Bogart. And again, I wish. Yeah, see, we don't even have a gaming store. Our family video here closed down, guys. If I want to buy a movie or whatever, I have to go to Walmart. Like that's our only choice here. Like everything else is shut down. If I had the money, like with the stuff I got, I could make my own like little store or whatever. But like, again, it'd be working a full-time job, which I can't do. I'd have to hire somebody else to do it. And if I was going to do it, I'd want to do it myself. I wouldn't hire anybody, or I wouldn't want to train anyone, or you either got, you guys know, you guys are collectors. You either, you got what it takes to figure out about collecting and know stuff about collecting, or you don't. Oh God, what are we filming for, Mike? Yeah. Chris doesn't like cards, Mike? Okay, what was Mike doing? I must have missed something here. Oh, yeah, you guys are talking about the going into the... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, that's your Our Own Stupidity channel. Yeah. I was watching the helmet test the other day. I thought that was pretty funny. I caught the helmet test. That's not a bad idea, Jeff. Yeah. And that's the thing, I was always into baseball and stuff when I was a kid. So, it just sort of came naturally to me, and then, I don't know if you guys ever hear of Alan Rosen, but I read the book that he wrote about, buying and selling cards and stuff, and I learned a lot about it, and then I started getting into it, and it just led to cards, but, then once I, discovered I couldn't work anymore, I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with my time? I ain't got nothing to do with my time. And so I took up my hobbies, that's just what it was. Just something to occupy my time and give me something to do. Now, and same with YouTube, it gives me something to do on a Friday night when I would just have nothing to do, guys. I live in a town that closes it, rolls its sidewalks up, as they say, at 8 p.m. at night. What else am I supposed to do? I don't drink, and there's a bar every 15 feet, and I don't drink, so, it's like my own personal hell. Not really, but, yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I would definitely check it out. Alan Rosen, if he's on YouTube, guys, if you want to go look him up, he still has, he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the, most I think it was most expensive card sold at auction, and I'm not talking eBay auction. I'm talking an actual brick and mortar auction here. So yeah, no, he was Mr. Mint was actually a card seller. He sold cards, is what he did. He wasn't a collector. No, he wasn't. No. What, you want a scary movie? I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a movie scare me, really. That's a tough one to answer there. And yeah, there was times in my life where I wasn't into collecting because I had, life happens, but it was when I stopped, doing what I was doing that I was like, well, I got all this free time and nothing to do with it, right? And I'm gonna go crazy if I don't have something to do with my time. It's just how I am. So, but it's turned into a good thing. And like I said, it keeps me busy. Like I said, I've said this last live stream. There's way worse things that you could do than collect stuff. Like, out of all the things in the world that you could do, collecting stuff is the least harmful thing you can do. I feel anyway. If you take it too far, if you become a hoarder, then that's one thing. But keep everything in moderation, guys. It's one lesson I learned in my life. When I was younger, I didn't have the moderation part of my brain. So, like, if I went out and did something for the first time, like drug wise or whatever, I didn't just do it halfway. I got as far out there as I could, and that didn't go well. That's another reason I stopped drinking too. Bogart's Showgirls. Ghost Ship. I've watched that before. I didn't know. I didn't think it was scary, but oh, that's cool, Jeff. I'll have to find that. Is it on Amazon? What was it called again? Wax Pack. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find that on Amazon or something. Yeah, alcoholism ran in my family, and like I said, by the time I was old enough to drink, I'd already gotten it out of my system. For the most part, I did drink, throughout. I stopped in about, like I said, about 28, 29, somewhere. I haven't drank so long. Wow, that's cool. Imagine opening an 87 pack of cards and going and meeting everybody, getting their autograph. That'd be kind of cool. And depending on who you got in the pack, it could be kind of interesting though. Like imagine interviewing or Mark McGuire. You have to sidestep the whole steroid thing. Let's just not bring this up. Or maybe do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Mark McGuire like that, but you get the point there. Oh, that's cool, Jeff. That's cool. See, I remember those 87 and 88 and 89s. I remember those years because I did collect it, as much as a kid could that didn't had limited income and whatever. And I was moving all around. I was all over the damn, place. I moved every 6 months, like I said, military brat. Yeah, it would. You probably would now, Mike. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right about that, and that sucks to say. I don't know. I don't know. Baseball might not be as bad as wrestling. So many wrestlers have died that would be damn near impossible to do that. But I think baseball players in general have a better longevity than say a lot of the old wrestlers have, as far as the life and passing away. I don't know. That's just my take on it, though. Ugh. Damn, guys, my coffee got cold. That's a problem. That is a definite problem. I do not like iced coffee. Do not give me iced coffee. It's better be hot. And it better be black. I ain't having any part of it. I drink that truck stop coffee, is what they called it back in the day. Yeah. It is. Wrestling is not what it once was. But wrestling had a lot of separate issues outside of that too. There's a lot of guys. Imagine doing that and it's almost a whole year round. All you do is travel and wrestle. That's it. That's all you do all year round. And you suffer injuries, and so the guys would start compensating by taking pills or doing drugs or whatever it was, and it wasn't conducive to a happy, healthy life, I would say. In general, there's guys that there's exceptions to the rule, but yeah, Mike, it was absolutely it was the old school guys back in the day, like the old guys like the Vern Gagnes and Mad Dog Vachons. Yeah, they were a lot more creative with it. I think that like the bigger something gets, the a lot it gets watered down, and that's just my take on anything in general. Like it doesn't matter if it's baseball, wrestling. It's once it gets too big, right? Like the whole too big to fail idea, which I don't agree with, but just for the sake of argument, that what?
Room service.
Oh, you actually got me coffee. You heard me say I had cold coffee. Well, thank you.
Here you go.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to get the Java. Keep myself going here. Kind of going to go a little bit later tonight because I didn't really do much this week. Yeah, it is. And the gimmicks nowadays are kind of cheesy too. Yeah, too cold Scorpio. Yep. Hi, Mrs. Don't forget to save. Yep, she brought me a cup of coffee. God bless her. Wouldn't make it without my coffee. It was like ice cold, guys. Like I was drinking my coffee. It's like, ugh. Didn't want to make myself sick there. Yeah, yep, that is, Jeff. You're not wrong, brother. You are not wrong. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, I probably would have worked myself to death like I was telling you guys. She probably would have just, if it was just me by myself, I would have just kept going. Like when I got here, guys, like I was in bad shape. I was like 120 some pounds. Like I was fucking dying, dude. Chronic pain can, like, just that alone can really fuck a person up. No, actually, Jeff, that's my choice. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Bogarts. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by. No, this is my choice. I choose to sit here in the corner of my bedroom talking to you guys on a Friday night. I choose to do that. That's my choice. Even though I know I'm going to pay for it, but it's just my choice to do it. I think it's, I don't know, it's just what I want to do. So yes, I am a dumbass. Yes, I am. No, what it is, Jeff, is I am willing to sacrifice for my craft, whether I'm talking to you guys on the YouTube or whatever it is. I try to. There's a certain amount of sacrifice that should go into it. I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but yeah, definitely later on, Bogarts. Maybe it's where I fall off, but I can show you guys everything. And I got my dad's. My friend Jason. He came from out of town. I've known Jason most of my life, and his buddy had some horror action figures. They had Pennywise and Jason and Freddy. And anyway, he's trying to sell these, but he came over and he was, I was talking to him. I was like, dude, come in here. I got to show you something. I was like, I got to show you my bedroom, right? So I showed him in here, and he's seen Dad's flag. He knew my dad, so like he's seen Dad's flag in here. I showed him the Kenny Lofton autograph that Mike sent me, and told him about that. And I was just showing him. I was like, dude, I got so much stuff in here already. Like selling me these action figures isn't gonna, Yeah, I know. Well, really, it's not better. I could try it on the bed, but man, it's awkward to do a live on that bed. It is. It's no, not like that. Not like that. I wanted to show him the setup in here, Jeff. Is what I said to him. You're taking me out of context there, but anyway, I showed him in here because he knew Dad before he passed away and stuff, and so I wanted to show him that I had Dad's flag up here. I show him where I do my thing at here, and yeah. Jason, he's got his own problems right now. He's not doing well physically either. And we're all getting older, man. But I haven't seen Jason in a long time. Been, since Nationals last summer, since I seen him or talked to him, and he thought I was mad at him, and I'm like, no, dude, I've been busy, So I just get busy and forget to message people and let them know I'm not mad at them, I guess. But no, I wasn't mad at him. I just hadn't had a chance to talk to him. But anyway, I showed him my setup in here, and like, yeah, I really don't know what I would do with these. They were still in box and everything. They were really nice, but I don't know anybody that would buy them. I do what I do with the horror stuff, but like I'm not really how I want to put this. I'm not really in horror communities on here anymore. I kind of do my own thing when it comes to that because there's a lot of politics and backbiting and all that kind of shit that goes on, and I just think I don't care, don't care to deal with it. That was kind of the reason, I guess, Jeff. The kind of the reason one of the reasons I left Facebook was because like they wanted me to be or admins and horror groups and this and that and the other, and like I was like, dude, I can't do this. I've got other stuff I'd like to do, and I never set out to become an admin on a Facebook group, right? Like it wasn't just simply sharing memes; it was more in depth than that. But I didn't feel like that was my goal. I didn't set out to become an admin in a Facebook group, and I was just like, I enjoy what I do, and that's the other thing. I enjoy what I do on YouTube. How many? Let me ask you this, Jeff. Have you ever had anybody send you something on Facebook, like people do, send people things and gifts on YouTube? It may happen, but it doesn't happen very often. I don't know, just way more rewarding for me over here than it was on Facebook. But yeah, there was a bunch of drama with it, and I just like, man, y'all doing shit wrong. You're going about it all wrong. Right, exactly, Jeff. Well, imagine if somebody wanted you to, admin a group page on all that, and be at their beck and call whenever they wanted you there, and you're not getting paid for it. You're not getting a trophy for it. There's no goal to it. It wasn't what you set out to do, right? I mean, it was an easy decision for me. It was like, not that I minded sharing memes. I love to share memes and whatever, but yeah, that's part of it too. But that's why I had a different name on my account. Is there hot girls? There might be. Again, I don't know what you're gonna find on. It'd be like meeting a pretty girl at the bar. I mean, yeah, she might be pretty, but you met her at a bar, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense to you? I know it makes sense to me, but does it make sense to you, though? That's what Karen's grandson used to go up to the bar all the time. The bar here is down the street's called Dingus, guys. Let me do a one in the chat if you guys would go to a bar named Dingus. Give me a one in the chat if you'd actually. Two if you wouldn't go, one if you would go. Would you go to a bar named Dingus? You would. Okay, Jeff. Mike wouldn't. Okay, so they got a bar named Dingus. He used to go, and he'd go up to the bar, and they have these like the poles that you dance with. Well, he would literally take his clothes off and start dancing on this fucking thing in the bar, and they'd kick him out or whatever. Anyway, one time I was asking him because he'd go there, get drunk, and they'd walk back home, and the police would pick him up for public intox, of course, because by at that point it was like a routine. I'm like, dude, why do you even go to the bar? They watered their beer down. They charge you too much for it. What's the draw? What even if you drink, what's the draw to go to a bar? Well, you meet girls there, he says. At a bar named Dingus, mind you. He meets girls. Okay, I don't know if that's a girl or not. But first, that's my first thing. My second thing was what I said to you guys. I'm like, well, what kind of woman are you going to meet at the bar? Like, what are you doing, dude? Made no sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old codger who's well, they're a girl now. Maybe. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, I'm not picking up a girl in the bar named Dingus, guys, is my point with this whole tirade I've went on here. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that's not a good reason to go to a bar, is not to pick up girls. I don't know. I used to have somebody that I knew that worked there, and I wouldn't have tried to. All the guys liked her and stuff, and I'm like, I wouldn't have wasted my time on her. And that's just my take on it. I don't know. Maybe I've got standards. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I damn sure wouldn't go to a bar. I remember, that was one thing. Yeah, always look for the Adam's apple. Mike, that's a solid advice, dude. I was telling him the same thing, actually. It was like you can tell by the hips and you can tell by the Adam's apple. Because, like, a woman has different hips and, the Adam's apple thing. You guys already know that. But yes, check for the Adam's apple. I don't know if you guys ever seen Rachel Maddow before. She's got an Adam's apple, guys. She's got an Adam's apple. Don't let her fool you. I've seen her. I watched it. I seen it. It's not a woman. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Rachel Maddow was a guy. Yeah, at some point in time. Well, okay, that's a bit different than going to a bar named Dingus. Like, Dingus is slang for a penis, right? I would never go to a bar to pick up a chick. Just, it wouldn't happen. I remember years ago, there's this place in Des Moines. It's a strip club. I used to live down the street from it, actually. It was called Big Earl's Gold Mine. And this one night, my guy I was roommates with at the time, he went up there, right? He came back and he showed me a picture of the girl. I'm using Dr. Evil air quotes when I say girl that sat on his lap when he was up there. And I'm like, dude, that wasn't a girl. That was a dude. You went up there and you paid money to have a dude sit on your lap. I hope you feel good about yourself. And then there's guys that would be like brag that like, oh, I went to a strip club and I seen titties. I'm like, well, I seen titties and I didn't even have to pay for it. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's a weird flex, dude. It's kind of a weird flex. I don't know. You guys ever know people like that, or am I just weird? Okay, I'm weird, but am I weird about this subject? Yeah, Jeff. The ugly broad. That is there's one in God, I think it's Oskaloosa. It's not too far from us. It's like 20, 30 minutes away. It's called the Broken Spoke. I know about that bar. I've never been in it before. Okay, I'll have to do that, Mike. You dated her. Oh, that's great, guys. We got some good bar stories going on. We've had a little bit of everything tonight, I think. Had some bar stories. I told some dad stories tonight. Opened up Mike's package. No, it's going to be taken out of context. Okay, I will have to. Oh, that was... Mike, I always laugh at your stories. You always have the best stories. I wish I could tell stories like you do, but... I just remember them as I remember them. I like if I'm on a live stream, I'm just telling you guys this off the top of my head, but okay. Yeah, I always like your He-Man story. That's the one I was trying to think of, the He-Man story. The He-Man story was great. Me and Naomi were over here fucking dying. We were dying. We were laughing our asses off about that He-Man story. That was good stuff right there. But yeah, Mike tells the best stories on his living for today. Like, such an underrated. Like, you need to have more subs. Like I said, maybe that'll be a shout out at some point because like I don't think enough people know about your living for today. I don't know how you do 3 channels, Mike. Like I couldn't do that. Yep, the marital aid. Yep. Yeah, I bet she was, Mike. I bet she was. It was almost an act of cruelty to let you go out there with that, in my opinion. Like, that's bad, man. Like, I would have, if I was your dad at that point, I would have been like, yo, you need to go back inside with that. Yeah, so do I, Jeff. So do I. I'm doing one channel, guys. Like, I only shot one video this week, but I spent most of my time trying to figure stuff out so I can make my channel better, so at least I had a reason for it. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a little bit more next week. I'm going to put a little bit more on myself next week. Hopefully the weather cooperates. That's been my biggest problem. Yeah. Mike had an interesting childhood, but I can say I think I did too. I had one of those... a lot of the stories escape me, and I don't sit down and think of them and then sit down and shoot a video. But I might at some point. I might just tell dad stories at some point. I've told several of them. I've told a lot of the stories. I could tell you the stories about the vets I used to know and stuff like that. There's a lot of stories I could tell. I just have to sit down and think them out and make it sound good. Well, no, I get it, Mike. Like, I get it. I just don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it, brother. Wow, Jeff. Hey, you guys are way more productive than me. You guys are way more productive than I am. But I guess, I ain't trying to do a whole lot either. This is what I do for fun. All right, this is my idea of fun. So, man, I enjoy it. Like, it's not like I'm mad about it or whatever. I just got to pace myself is all. But last week we went from tornadoes here to the next night getting snow. Now, when the weather flips like that, my body goes into overdrive and I'm in agony the entire time. And that was the last weekend, beginning of the week. That's what happened here. We had tornadoes one day, and then the very next day we had snow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to. I've been thinking about that too, adding a disclaimer to certain things because like one of the things I want to do is like you guys, the YouTube's professional joke, right? Well, don't try this at home, kids. I'm a YouTube's professional, and that's really how it's supposed to go. You don't like tornadoes? They really suck. Yeah, we did have tornadoes here in the state of Iowa last week, though, and the next day the temperature swing was that much, and my body does not do that well. I need to find myself a temperate climate somewhere like kind of a desert thing where there isn't as much humidity in the air, and I can get in a set pattern with my body because like this up and down roller coaster weather, man, it wipes me out. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what I am. The whole YouTube's professional thing's a joke. It's a joke, right? It was a joke between me and some friends, and I just kind of ran with it. So don't try this at home, kids. I'm a YouTube's professional. You know, don't go doing what I do because I'm crazy, basically. Oh wow. See, here's something that you guys may or may not know about tornadoes. See, where I'm live at geographically, we're kind of on a like an elevated hill. Okay, now the thing about tornadoes is that they will go to the lowest geographic point. They will go for the lowest point, not the highest. Well, we have a lake east of us here. And so anytime a tornado comes through, it'll go around us and it'll go straight to that lake because it's the lowest geographic point. So I didn't know if you guys knew that. If you didn't know that, now you know. Go somewhere where it's on a hill and you'll be all right. You won't get hit by a tornado. Yep, that too, Mike. That too. We are professional unprofessionals. I'm about as unprofessional a YouTuber as you can get. That's the joke. Okay, that's the joke. In case anybody missed it. I try though. I give it my best. Oh wow. Yeah, it will go to the lowest geographic point. So if there's a tornado warning, if you're near a lake, get the fuck away from that lake as quick as you can. Unless you're, like I said, my friend Jason, when he stopped over, he said that he was actually chasing the tornado. The guy's crazy. The guy's certifiable lunatic. He goes and chases tornadoes, and there are people out there that do that. And I remember a couple years back, some guys lost their lives chasing tornadoes. So, sometimes in tornadoes they'll change direction on you. They'll come straight, turn around, come right your direction, and you don't want that to happen either. So. Yeah. Yeah, we get them here a lot. I mean, not in this town because, like I said, they'll go around us and they'll hit that lake, but they won't hit here because we're on a hill. I tried to race. Yeah, good Lord Almighty. Yeah, I wouldn't chase a tornado. I don't even think I'd try that. But sort of reminds me of the movie Twister, the cow going around. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Iowa a little bit. I remember when I was in Kansas, we had some screwed up weather there too. It was always doing something. Remember when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys ever did this or not, but when I was a kid, what I wanted to do when I grew up was to be a paleontologist and go dig up dinosaur bones and stuff. And I'd go out and I'd go fossil hunting and stuff like that. That was a big thing I did when I was a kid. Find geodes and When I was in Kansas, I found it's not actually a petrified leaf, but like sometimes if a leaf fell and it landed on a stone, it would leave an imprint after so long, you know, or fell in the mud or whatever. There'd be an imprint of the leaf. Well, I've found those before too. I used to go. I sometimes I still do. If I see a bunch of rocks, I'll go sorting through them and looking for fossils and stuff. But when I was a kid, that's what I wanted to do. And as you see, I'm just talking to you guys on YouTube, so like I would love to go to like the Badlands of Montana and go hunting for T-Rex skeletons and stuff like that. That's one good thing about like my grandparents' farm is that they were next to a mining pit. So there was a hill that you walked up this hill and you could like walk up and just pick up chunks of quartz. And like quartz goes for money these days, guys. So like oh my gosh, I wish that thing was still there because I'd go and I'd get about 15, 20 pounds of quartz and I'd just sell them. Like, go to a jeweler, get them all polished up and stuff and sell them to people. Like, people use quartz for stuff too, so. Yeah, quartz is worth money. That actually goes for money now. Yeah, there's a hill. There just all it was quartz all over this hill. I'd go walking up this hill and see all the quartz and stuff. My grandpa used to get mad at me because I'd come in and I have all these a bunch of rocks and shit. Why are you dragging these rocks in here? But I was a kid. I just, you know, I was doing what I liked to do. That was my hobby, I guess, when I was a kid. Outside of, you know, cards or whatever. But I was able to get out and get around a lot easier than I am now. But that's one thing I do want to do. I want to go to the nature trail. It'll take me, like I said, take me a day to do. I don't know if I'll walk the entire thing or not, but yeah. Oh, you still got them. That's cool. I don't have mine anymore, so I don't have my quartz anymore or my fossils or anything like that. But I would like to go down there with a metal detector. Yeah, I bet you could find some old cool stuff down there on that farm. I know that different people own it, but I know that farm like the back of my hand. So like, and I don't think they live there. They just own the property. But like, I could anywhere you find on that, I could find out where to go. I used to go out there with a BB gun and shooting at coyotes and shit like that when I was a kid. You know, I didn't know any better, but probably not the best idea. That's how I knew what a bobcat sounded like, was because on the farm. If you ever hear something scream, like a person screaming, it's a bobcat. Normally, that's what it is. That's when we was living on road or on the old place. We heard the bobcat screaming. I said, "That's a bobcat." How the hell do you know that? Well, I grew up on my grandparents' farm, and I know what a bobcat sounds like. Yeah, that's probably true, Mike. That is probably true. And again, I don't know how I would do it physically. Like, go out there, find a target, dig it up. Like, that's a lot of, you know, effort and pain in my back and stuff. So I don't know how that would work. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels that like metal detect that I used to watch. Shoot, what was his name? Can't remember the guy's name, but he was this. He's some kid lived down south, and he had a metal detector, and he'd go out and find all this stuff and whatever. But I thought it was cool. But like I said, with the back issues, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. If I had somebody there who knew how to dig a plug for me, you know, then you got to have those little pointer things. Little, it's like the mini. It's like a little pin, and you get it down in the hole, and you find it or whatever. Nathan, someone. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the kid's name was. Gosh dang, it's going to drive me nuts now. But yeah, there are YouTubers that do that. Another one is the people that go magnet fishing. I watched this video. I think it was, actually, I believe it was a video. This is years ago that it was posted, but it was over by Russia somewhere. And they were magnet fishing. And they actually the magnet grabbed onto like this missile that hadn't detonated. And they pulled this missile onto the shore. As soon as they seen what it was, they dropped the damn thing and they took off running. I don't know. I have to find it. find it and share it with you guys. It's pretty funny though. They got a live missile, probably left over from the Cold War or whatever. Yeah, yeah, it would have been. And it was still an active missile. It could have detonated like at any point in time. Like when that magnet grabbed onto those magnet fishing things, those are pretty big. And again, I don't even think I could do something like that because again, those magnets get pretty heavy. So yeah, scrappers. I knew a lot of scrappers here in town. Like that's not new at all. Uh, Again, not my forte or cup of tea, but I'm not gonna knock anybody for doing it. Uh, I just never got into scrapping really. I mean, you can get money out of it, but often you're probably, especially right now with gas prices the way they are here in America, you would probably be better off not scrapping because you're just covering your gas costs at that point. Like, I don't know what copper goes for right now, but like I can't imagine it's much more than what you'd spend to go to the scrapyard to sell it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. More power to them if that's what they want to do. But yeah, I never got into scrapping. I really didn't. That's pretty cool, Mike. Yeah, refurbishing old furniture. That'd be cool. I don't know how to do that either. I can varnish stuff and stuff like sand it, and I know how to do that. I don't know about refurbishing furniture though. That's a bit outside my range there. Oh God, oh God. Jeff, are you going to ask Mike to polish your wood? Is that where you're going with? Is this where this is going? I have a feeling this is where this is going. Good Lord. Yeah, I knew it. God. It's scary that I know where you're going with this. Yep, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't shut my channel down. I really am. Oh wow. Oh, okay, she's got her grandparents, so that's like a family heirloom. Jesus, Jeff, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Wow, so it was like that was a hand-me-down from your wife's grandparents or something? Like antique bedroom set? Like I've never seen one of those before. Oh wow, that's cool. Well, not a hand-me-down, like a family heirloom. I meant. You know what I meant, but your knob is kind of dirty though. Oh Lord, YouTube will shut us down. I'm convinced one of these days I'm gonna be streaming. Well, sometimes it does kick me out. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Well, yeah, Mike. All you gotta do if you want a job is to get to Canada. So I couldn't imagine the cost of shipping a bedroom set right now. No, dismantle it and do it a piece at a time or something like that. Even that would cost a lot. But yeah, that would be a side project. You know, maybe at some point, if I ever actually do get disability, make a trip there. Yeah, I've done decks before. I have done decks. I've done that. It just kicked me off. I'm back. I just went and said, you see, I know YouTube's paying attention. I just went and said it's going to kick me off, and that's what happened. But yeah, I've done decks before. Oh, wow. Really? I didn't know that, Mike. Yeah, I have sanded porches and stuff like that before. I remember I was doing a deck one time. I had the sander, and I had my hand down, and I was like trying to keep it, keep everything even. And I ran right over my finger with the damn sander. Damn near took half my finger off. It was great. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, me and Mike, we need to go on. Like, I'm gonna go on a road trip. Like, once I get the disability, once that happens, that's been something else I had to do this week. I'm not even gonna warn them either. I'm just gonna start yelling at people. That happens. But anyway, that's off topic. Once I get my disability, like I'm going to go on a road trip because it's been a long time since I've been on a road trip. And I have the wanderlust, guys. No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Though I do remember another time, like when I was roofing it was like a family business down in Missouri, or Misery as I call it, and we used to get drunk and shit like on the weekends, and then like Monday morning I'd wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go get a Jolt Cola, and call it good. Well, we had this roll of sheet metal. We was laying sheet down. And I'm up on this roof. It was kind of windy that day, so the wind kind of blew this roll of sheet off out of my hands, and like I tried to catch it, and like the corner of it caught my hand, damn near ripped my hand off, and I'm yelling at the guy down below, "Hey, watch out!" We were real safe, not OSHA approved on that roof. Yeah, I remember that. Well, yeah, I mean it's a handy. Yeah, that's not bad thinking, Mike. I agree with you on that. Just learn some trade and stuff. I mean I know how to do decks and stuff. I'm just not. I don't know how to refurbish furniture. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing it. I'm sure I could learn though. Yep. Yep. Real stupid. Yep. Yep. I used to do stuff like that too. Stuff that you shouldn't do. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. I don't do that much. I can't work at all, but like just doing this is gonna like wipe me out. I'll probably, you know, crash or whatever. I'm gonna make sure I post the video this time because if I let my tablet go idle, it's gonna erase my damn live stream. But it's what happened to my last one. I was just so damn tired. I was getting ready to crash, and I just forgot to upload it to YouTube and make it public because my tablet makes it private. So I have to go to my PC, make it public, hashtag it, do all the, make it all fancy and stuff, and post it to my, make it public. And I just didn't do it last time. So I learned. What's up, Jay? Welcome to the stream, brother. What are you doing tonight? I had no fingerprint. Well, Jeff, having no fingerprints has its benefits. Okay, I will say that. I don't want to say how I know this, but welcome to the stream, Jay. I'm not at liberty to say. Of course, though, there's a thing called statute of limitations over here. There's only one crime that doesn't have a statute of limitations, and that's murder. Everything else, if you wait a certain amount of time, and then you can tell somebody, and you can't get in trouble for it. And I could get into that, but I don't want to incriminate myself any further than I already have. So, she's waiting on a ride to get some Pepsi. I know how that feels, Jay. I don't drink Pepsi, but I know how waiting on a ride is. I had to wait on a ride to get me to go somewhere today too. Yeah, that's one thing, guys. If I traveled, I did this when I was a kid too. I got on a Greyhound bus and traveled like from Kansas to Iowa. I had my dad with me on the way back, but on the way, yeah, on the way there, I didn't have anybody with me, so I would just get on a bus. There's a bus. There used to be a bus station here, but there isn't anymore. But I would get on a bus and I would just fucking go to wherever. So you never use real name? No, they missed us. So I was just telling the guys, Jay, right? Check it out. Like, okay, where I live, we're kind of on a hill geographically here. And a tornado will always go to the lowest geographic point, which is the lake that's nearest. I think you know what I'm talking about, Jay. And so tornadoes go around where we're at. They all hit the lake. So we're good here. We don't have to worry about tornadoes or flooding. Unless everywhere else around us will flood and we'll be trapped here like an island, but we don't get flooding here per se. If that makes any sense to you. The tornadoes miss us here. So, but yes, yeah, I don't want to get into the legalities there, Jeff. Did they hit you where you are, Jay? Did you get tornadoes up there? I was just telling him we got snow the next day. Like that shit's killing my body. Like it you know, I was in pain for like the first 3 or 4 days of the week. I still am tonight, but I'm forcing through it, guys. I'm soldiering on. Yep, we had a little bit of everything this week, Jay. We did. We had a little bit of everything. And and it sucked because like I said, every time the weather does that flop like that, I'm in absolute agony. I hope you don't have that problem too, Jay, but that's what I've been dealing with it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's like I said, we never get tornadoes here. It just goes around us and hits Red Rock, and that's where it goes. Now, if I'm ever out there at Red Rock and get a tornado, I might be screwed. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely. I need to figure StreamYard out too. Yep, yep. I've been to Winterset before. Winterset's not very far away. That's a story for a different day. I don't even want to get into the Winterset situation. I made some dumb choices in life, guys. I'm just gonna leave that, let them sleeping dogs lie. Like I said. Yeah, I heard Winterset got hit. Like I seen that. Like I seen that on YouTube actually. Believe it or not, I found that on YouTube. I don't watch much like news or whatever. I got the local like Iowa channel on YouTube on here, just to, like check the weather and stuff like that. But I don't really watch much news anymore. News is depressing. I'm already depressed enough normally. I don't need the news to do it for me. Uh, anyway, did you see the card I got, Jay? I'll show you. Show you the card Mike sent in the mail. I don't know if you like Garbage Pail Kids cards or not. That's an autographed one. And it's a cow, which for Iowa is probably the best one you can get. There we go. Probably got to focus. Yeah, it's just signed by the artist Joe Simcoe and numbered to 28, so 18 out of 25. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I collect a little bit of Garbage Pail Kids. I remember when I was growing up, and it was the thing. No, I did not. I did not, Mike. I did not do that. Is it a sticker auto? I don't think so. I think that's on card. Here, let's take it out of the I'll take it out of the top loader here. Let's check it out here. I'm pretty sure it's on card. Yeah, that's on card. See if it can come in. I think that's on card. Her name was Butch. No, I did have an ex that used to live over that way. Well, her mom lived over that way, but actually it wasn't Winterset. It was Truro, which is a little town outside of Winterset. But the less said about that, the better. Her name was Lola. No, 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 no. I don't want to get into it, guys. Here, I want to get a penny sleeve to put that in. That penny sleeve's kind of chewed up here. I want to put it in a nice penny sleeve there. That reminds me, Jeff. Have you guys ever seen 1001 Maniacs? It actually has Robert Englund in it. And it's about this. It was like this town that was like that it never left the Civil War era, right? And the opening of the movie starts off. Okay, yeah, you own it. The movie. My favorite bit in that whole movie is the guy chasing the sheep around with his pants down around his ankle. That's funny shit right there. I actually screen capped that once and sent it to somebody, and it's like, this is it right here. This is the stuff right here. Yeah, the guy chasing the sheep around with his pants down around his ankle. That's good. It's good stuff. But yeah, I haven't been to Winterset in a long ass time. It's like I don't go like anywhere in Iowa because I've pretty much been everywhere in Iowa that you'd want to go, or most places you wouldn't want to go. It wasn't me. Did I tell you? It wasn't you, though. Wasn't me. No, no, it wasn't me. Like first of all, right now I couldn't chase anybody down. Like I used to be like quick, but nowadays I like people think, oh, Sam, you're quicker than we are. Well, you should have seen me when I was younger and actually able to get around. I ran circles around your ass, you know. Back issues like really screw you up, man. Like it's I don't know if you guys dealt with back issues before. That's not the only issues I got. That's just one of the many issues I got. Like it causes issues. Like I'm not really technically supposed to lift anything over 10 pounds, kind of thing. Yeah, I could catch a sheep when I was younger. I knew of. Okay, here's one for you guys. Okay, here's a story for you guys. You got on this kick. I knew this guy when I was living in Centerville. Right, it's a Centerville story, and he willingly shared this with us. Keep in mind, and I still remember the guy's name. He lives in Missouri now, but Mark was his name. I won't say his last name out of shame that he would get for this. It wasn't something he did, but he said that they used to have this friend of theirs. He was like he was in a wheelchair and stuff, right? And he could never get laid or whatever. So they actually took him to they actually took him and actually held a horse so he could have sex with a horse. I'm not joking, guys. He actually said this to me. Like he swore on a stack of Bibles this actually happened. He held a horse so a guy could fuck a horse. This has actually happened with somebody I knew in Iowa. And I stopped hanging out with that guy. I stopped talking to him and stopped hanging out with him. Well, had nothing to do with him. I was like, dude, I don't want to even know you anymore. uh, yeah, the sheep kicked back. But yeah, the guy actually held a horse. Was it a pretty horse? I don't know. Like, once he's finished telling me the story, I was like, dude, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. Oh no, Mike. You see, I never actually seen that happen. That was just a story he shared with me. I hope he was making it up because, like, I couldn't even imagine doing that for somebody. Like, I'd feel for the guy that couldn't get laid or whatever, but like, I wouldn't go to the point. I wouldn't go to that length with it, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but go hire him a prostitute or something. Don't. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? We was all partying and shit, hanging out when he told me, but like, yeah, it kind of weirded me out, dude. It's like, I don't know about this. I don't know if these are people I want to be around or not. Maybe the cow. No, it was a horse. It was a horse. Mike was the one talking about the cow. Or maybe he was talking to Mike. That's messed up, though. That would be like, imagine walking in on that, right? Imagine you walk up and there's some dude banging a cow. Like, how do you react to that? Like, I know how most people would react. They pull their cell phone out and start recording it, upload it to YouTube with a donate button. You know. Anyway, I don't know how I'd react to that. Like, I don't know. I would probably have an issue with that. Oh, Bruce and Bessie heard that straw. Oh, Lord. I would probably have fired him too. I can't have this going on here, guys. I'm sorry. There's a bar called Dingus down the street. I hear you can go there. Don't just leave the farm animals alone. Go to a bar called Dingus down the street. We'll be good. I hear you can pick up girls using Dr. Evil air quotes at the bar called Dingus. I'm sure, like the bar here, if somebody from my town ever watches this stream, not very likely, But if they ever do, like I can see a lawsuit coming from the Bar Dingus. Like, we don't like how you talk about us online, Sam. We don't like that. You know that bar called Dingus? Here's a funny story about that, and I found this out recently because I was walking down the road, on that side of the road, and I noticed it, and I seen it in the news too, the local news here in town. It's actually considered a historical building here in town. The bar called Dingus is a historical building in town. I don't know how that works because it's only been around for so long as a bar. So I know they've gotten in trouble for. I don't know if in your state, Mike, if they have this, but that you have to stop serving alcohol after a certain time. And they've been caught doing that multiple times and shut down. My Dingus is historical too. Oh, that was too easy. That was too easy of a setup. That's why I kind of told. That's why I was throwing that one out there. I was hoping somebody would swing at it. Yep, my Dingus is historical too. I just couldn't imagine going to a bar called Dingus. I don't know what would possess a person. Okay, so it's 1 a.m. where you are. I think it's 2 a.m. here. It used to be. I don't know if it still is, but it was 2 a.m. here. Yes. We used to go back in my day. We used to go to a bar called Dingus to get chicks, guys. Yeah, you're getting chicks with dicks, maybe. You're getting chicks. I really, I didn't like her grandson very much. The guy that was, telling me he was going to that bar to find chicks. Me and him, we don't get along. I had some words with him last time I talked to him. I really don't care for that guy. That's just my take on that. He kind of was doing some shady stuff. We'll put it that way. Outside of the Dingus stuff, I mean, he was doing. Well, like one time he had me go out. I'll tell you guys this story. Here's one for you. He had me go out to. They live in a town, or he used to. His mom does. Lives in a little dinky town. It's like a group of houses in the woods. I wouldn't even call it a town. And he had me come out there with him. I can't remember what for. But I get out there and he starts telling me, he's like, yeah, I know this chick, Sam. If you hook up with her, she'll pay you to have sex with her or whatever. And he's like, and he looks at me and says, and I can watch you guys. And I'm like, what are you even going on about? Like, I never went anywhere with that dude ever again. Like, I will not go. If he showed up here and said, I have a suitcase full of money, please come with me, I'm not doing it. I came home and told Naomi about that one too. Welcome back, Jay. Welcome back. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I know some weird people. He was trying to pimp me out. He was. I won't go anywhere with him now. I'm like, dude, you're fucked. I don't know. He won't. If he shows up here now, it's going to be a fight, unfortunately, because, like I said, I got a problem with the dude now outside of that. It has nothing to do with any of the stories I just told, but he did shady stuff outside of that. But yeah, he definitely was trying to do some stuff, man. I was not comfortable with it. Let's put it that way. Is that fair to say? I was not comfortable with that situation. It was a bottom bitch. No, Mike. Hold on here. Now let's stop, pause, and hold the phone here. Good. Yes, exactly. If I was going to do that, I'm with Jay. I'd be doing what Jay just said. That's it right there. I wouldn't need him to do it. I go do it myself. All right, and I wouldn't go to Dingus to do it either. Right? Like, I'm not going to the bar called Dingus to do it. He was eating the sandwich. You guys are bad. Yeah, I'm getting in all kinds of trouble now, guys. I have already got myself into trouble for tonight. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Oh, you guys are terrible. I'm the chick bitch from Dingus. No. Oh my God, guys, you're gonna get me in trouble. You're just gonna hear from me for a week or two at least. I got kicked out last night because you guys, got me talking on the stream last night. Oh Lord. Seesaw Sam. Yeah, it's not gonna go well, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, you can get in trouble with your other half, but I don't want to get in trouble with mine. All right, so dang it. Besides, if I tried to pimp myself out, I'd be just as broke as I am now. So maybe that's why I'm broke. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't even fucking care about that shit anymore. Yeah, I imagine she does. I imagine she does, Jeff. Like I've imagined that before. I was like, I can't imagine Jeff's wife. That poor woman. I am my other half. That's cool, Jay. Yeah, $10.25. They'd be like, hey, Mike. They'd be like, hey, Sam, who shorted you 25 cents? I'd be like, everybody. That's the joke he was going for there. I know that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. He said all of it. I beat you to it, Mike. I beat you to it. I knew where you was going with that, brother. It's pretty sad. Who shorted you the quarter? Everybody did. Everybody did. Oh Lord. It was like 2 for 1. It was 2 for 1 Friday. What can I say? Actually, to be honest with you guys, to be completely honest, because like this is something that like I don't know if I want to get too far into this, but like I've had it levied against me that I was promiscuous when I was younger, and I've said this to my friends who actually knew me when I was younger, because the person who said it wasn't around me then, and they laughed about it. I was like the fucking prude of the group. Like that's the funny part about all of this. Like it was, I was the one that was, I was more about like other things than that. Like I wasn't on that tip. I am lucky that I ever had kids at all. I just I was antisocial when I was younger. We'll leave it that way. I'll let them sleeping dogs lie on that one too. But I wasn't always the $5, $5. Hey Jeff, it's the Cheech from God, what's the movie? Now I'm drawing a blank on the movie. The vampire movie from Dusk Till Dawn. That's it. Hey, the Cheech Marin stand. I don't know why that made me think of that, but that did make me think of that. You guys know what scene I'm talking about, right? Where Cheech is standing outside that dive bar that all the vampires are in. Yeah, I know, right, Jeff? Maybe that's a movie I can watch on Discord sometime with you guys. Like I'm gonna have to send you my link for. Didn't I send you the link for my Discord? If you guys got a Discord, just hit me up. I'll hit you with the link. Yeah, it's funny. Old pussy, new pussy, clean pussy, smelly pussy. Yeah, that's the one. Jeff. Yeah, that'd be a good Discord movie to watch. That was classic. I didn't like the sequel as much, but I liked the first one though. I have absolutely. I know they made a TV series out of it, but I never seen the TV series though. These are all movies I'm gonna have to find on here, but I've already got this week's picked out. Unless, like I said, I don't know how many of you guys even. Do you have Discord, Jeff? Do you even have Discord? I'm not sure if you even have Discord. Do you? I know you said you had StreamYard, but I don't know if you have Discord though. It's on Netflix, I think. I think the TV shows. I think it is. Yeah, you have Discord? Okay, I'll have to email you the link, man. Probably won't get to it tonight. I'll get stuff loaded and stuff, and then I'll probably be done for tonight. But, okay. I'll send you the link. Don't forget to save. It's the same. You can look me up. It's the same as my. I think I have to send you an invite, though. I have to send you an invite link. You can't. I don't know if you can look me up. I don't know if you can look me up and add me that way. But if you can, you can. It's the same as my channel name. Don't forget to save. I try to keep shit simple, guys, because like, you know. Okay, Jay. Don't forget to save. I don't know if you can look me up. Jay, you got an email? I can hit you up on email. I'll send you the invite link. Yeah, we should do this in your stream. I'm going to make it to your stream tomorrow, Mike. I'm going to like put fucking toothpicks in my under my eyelids if I have to. Like the thing is, I want to go to Crafty stream because his stream's on Saturday night. Mike's stream's on Saturday night. I got a stream on Friday night, so it's like, and then I got this Discord thing on Sunday. So like, I'm just gonna have to fit all this into one weekend every weekend, I guess. But yeah, I will definitely be in Mike's stream. Proverticus@gmail.com. Let me find. This is my handy folder with my paper that I write all my notes in, guys. I don't know why I had to show you that, but I did. And there's a Bic pen. I'll write your email down here real quick. Yeah, I know. It's your boy's hockey night tomorrow night. I know I'll be in Mike's stream tomorrow night. I said this past week and a couple weeks has been tough for me to try to get to everybody's streams and do everything I'd like to do. Like I said, I was feeling real poor. Like on during Mike's Saturday for Mike's stream, I wasn't even awake. Like if I miss your stream, that means I'm asleep. Just so you know. So Proverticus. Sorry guys, I'm writing Jay's email down. Gosh dang it. At gmail.com. I'll send you an invite link, Jay, to my Discord. We'll watch. I only have it like for movies and stuff like that. I might like make a meme group or tab on it or whatever. Oh, cool, Mike. No, can't find me. I'll send you an invite link. I'll send you an invite. I think you have to do it through invite now, Jeff. That's what I understood. Like I had to go to invite people. But yeah, I'll send out an invite link to all you guys. Shaw Racing Collects. Well, no, that's how it works on Discord. I have to invite you guys. Like you can't just come to me. I think I have to invite you guys. It's like an invitation only kind of thing, which is cool with me because like I'm only really adding select people anyway, to be honest with you guys. I don't know what happened to Abigail. She hasn't been around much. She probably got busy with her own life or whatever. But that's fine. Like I don't really have much contact with people that was on Facebook. I don't know. It's weird. Like I have more fun doing YouTube. Like I don't see dumping my time into Facebook when I feel rewarded when I do YouTube stuff. So 6075 is the number. Okay. Yes, only the elites are. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Only the brothers get an invite to my Discord. And I might eventually at some point like it's a good way to let people know when I'm ready to go stream or whatever. I can just make a post in Discord or whatnot. I'm still kind of figuring my way around Discord. I thought I could have guests onto my show through Discord, but I found out that I don't think I can, so maybe I should have thought about that before getting the Discord app. But that's all right. We can still watch movies, and that's like one of the main reasons I got it, because I like used to be on. That's another thing about Facebook. Like one of the reasons I used to like it was you could have watch parties with movies on Facebook. And basically, you can do that on Discord. But they stopped doing that. They took it away. Won't let you do that on Facebook anymore. But you can on Discord, and you can have voice chat with it. So I can go live on Discord if I want to? Really? I'll have to look into that. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to do it through there then. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. See, I haven't figured out like all I can do on Discord, but like how would I'd have to connect it to my YouTube to like have somebody guest on stream, right? Oh, okay. Okay, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be the same as YouTube if I went live on Discord. And there might be certain things like the Cyrax thing. Like I wouldn't do that on my main channel. I'd do that like that on Discord. Or Mike's mentioned playing video games thing. I can stream games through on my Discord for you guys. So if you guys want to see me play a game, or if you want to join, and I got a PS4. I know they got Friday the 13th the game on there. I've never played online with that before. If you want my gamer tag, it's the same as my channel name. I keep everything streamlined, guys. I got work smarter, not harder, right, guys? That's where I'm at in life. So, Leisure Suit Larry. Why does this not surprise me? I don't know. If I could find an emulator that would run it in my Discord, yeah, sure. I mean, I've never played Leisure Suit Larry. I have never played that before. I don't even remember what console it was. I was on one of them older consoles, but it used to be a PC game too. I think it was on PC as well. But I don't know if it's on PS4 or not. I haven't really been on my PS4 in a while, actually. Oh, okay, cool. Yep, yep. Well, I had a different account on Facebook, Jay. The reason I left Facebook was that like they were the again I'm known as for the horror things, and so you had the groups on there. Like, I'm not a big Facebook group guy. I was just on there to share memes or whatever, and I got sucked into the group thing, and it became way more of a time sink than I could do. So like I just said, I'm just gonna go over here to YouTube. If you guys want to follow me over here, that's fine. If you don't, good luck with that Facebook, and that's where I'm at with Facebook. Ah, dang, I don't have an Xbox One. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, we could figure something out, guys. Like, if nothing else, I could stream for something for you guys, like, whatever. Just for fun. Because, like, Mike said something like he'd like to see me do some gaming content. Right now, I can't. Like I could stream through my PS4, but I don't really have a headset for it. Like you have to have a special headset for a PS4. I could get one, I suppose, but the little mic that comes with it, it's not really good. Boys have it. Okay, so yeah, they could play with me anytime. Like, don't forget to save. Is my see my original idea when I first made my YouTube account was that my gamer tag. I used my gamer tag for my YouTube account because the original plan was to make it a gaming channel, but then that didn't become well logistically because you gotta get a capture card and all this other technology, and it runs money and stuff. So I ended up making it a collectibles thing, and I figured at some point maybe I'd make it a gaming thing, but maybe I will still. I don't know. Maybe when I get on my feet and I can. Yeah, I could get a multi-system one. Yeah, I do too, Mike. Yeah, I got this Super Nintendo. I got Sega Genesis. Hell, I got a Nintendo Wii sitting in there. Yeah, I got a freaking Wii sitting in there that I have not turned on in probably at least 6 months. At least. And I got a whole bunch of games for it too. So but yeah, I've got the PS4. I got the PS3 in here is normally what I use to watch stuff on and play games. Yeah, I've never played Fortnite. I never really, I don't know, it wasn't my thing. Minecraft is another thing the kids love, and I just never got into Minecraft either. Yep, yep. Nintendo. I have one NES game. I have one game for the NES. One game. Can anybody guess what one game I have for the NES? Yes, it's horror related. I'll give you that. I'll give you that hint. No, I don't. I used to have Mario, but I sold it. I only have one game for the NES. Nope. Showgirls was not on the NES. My one game on the NES is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I have that on it, and that's like a $60 or $70 game. The label has a little bit of damage on it, but other than that, it's complete. That's cool. You would play the Showgirls. Of course you would. Of course you would, Jeff. Yeah, I don't. I've played Friday the 13th. Do you want to talk about the most frustrating Nintendo game ever? Friday the 13th. Like, I think it would be easier to beat Jason in real life than it would be in that fucking game. I actually tried to beat it here a few Octobers ago at that store I used to tell you guys, that I told you guys was a used to be thing, and I had everything I needed to do like to beat it, and it fucking the guy's NES that I was using like crashed and froze my game, so I just said the hell with it. But I had everything I needed to do. Like I had all the weapons and shit that I needed. Like I went and looked up a walkthrough and stuff. See, I don't have any of the handheld stuff. I used to have a 3DS, but I kind of spilled orange juice all over it, and I kind of ruined it. And but I like the 3DS; that was all right. But like, I just don't get into the handheld stuff as much. All right, catch you tomorrow, brother Mike. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stream much longer. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, brother. Thanks for the awesome card. I don't know if you're doing a card sale tonight or tomorrow, guys, but if you are, uh, check Mike out. He's got some sweet cards over there, guys. Definitely check him out. Make sure you go at least drop in and say hi to him, if nothing else. So, thanks for stopping by, Mike. Love you, brother. But yeah, I've been going for like 2.5 hours right now, guys. I'm at the point where I'm getting delusional. Big Final Fantasy fan. Yeah. My game for the Super Nintendo, the RPG, was Earthbound. I used to have a copy of Earthbound. That thing goes for like $250 now. I loaned it out to somebody and I never got it back. And that was years ago. And it was like a $230 game. I about cried. But yeah, I'm getting ready to shut down too. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight. I didn't really accomplish much. I just sort of wanted to hang out and BS. I got the video for Robert England coming next week. I hope you guys check that out. Again, thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out. I'll send you guys Discord links tomorrow morning. First thing I'll wake up. I'll get on that. So yeah, again, I appreciate everybody shows up, just hanging out and chatting with me. It's been a blast. So until my next video, guys, love your hobby. It'll love you back. Peace.